Have you ever had one of those days where you didn't have a deep conversation with anyone, and yet one tiny moment made you feel a little more human? Maybe it was the barista who remembered your name, the neighbor who waved, the woman at church who smiled like she actually saw you. What if those small connections are not small at all? Today, we are talking about the art of the acquaintance and why science says those brief, friendly moments matter more than we ever gave them credit for. This episode is light, practical, and honestly, a relief for anyone who feels socially maxed out, because we are not talking about building 10 new best friends. We are talking about something research calls weak ties. The people you see regularly, know a little, and who still had real value to your life. This also connects to the charisma series we just finished. Those same skills apply here, even in brief interactions. I used to assume that if a relationship wasn't close, it didn't really count. Then midlife showed up with more responsibilities, more mental tabs open, and less margin, where you can be surrounded by people and still feel oddly alone. What surprised me is how often the fix isn't a dramatic friendship overhaul. Sometimes the fix is a steady warmth in ordinary moments. Here's what I mean. My Saturday Pilates class tends to have the same women, and I tend to end up on the reformer next to Roxanne. We chat a little, laugh a little. We grab the cleaning spray and towels for each other after class. We know bits and pieces about each other's lives outside of the studio. She's not someone I'd call to process a hard week, and yet, when she's not there, I notice. I miss seeing her. That is the power of what we're talking about today. Here's the shift. Acquaintances aren't less than. They are often your daily dose of belonging without the pressure of intimacy. Sociologist Mark Granovetter's classic work on the strength of weak ties shows that these peripheral connections are powerful because they connect us to the broader community, like relational bridges. In everyday life that looks like feeling grounded in your neighborhood, recognized at the gym, or like you have a place in your church lobby, even when life is chaotic. There is solid research showing that brief, friendly interactions lift mood and increase feelings of belonging. In a study by Gilliam Sandstrom and Elizabeth Dunn at the University of British Columbia, participants who had a short interaction with a barista, smiling, making eye contact, having a brief exchange, reported more positive affect than those who stayed efficient and avoided connection. That quick moment at the coffee counter wasn't just pleasant, it made people feel like they mattered. In separate research by Nicholas Epley and Juliana Schroeder at the University of Chicago, commuters were asked to either talk to a stranger on the train, or sit in solitude, or commute as normal. People predicted they'd enjoy the solitude more. But those who actually connected reported significantly more positive commute. We underestimate how meaningful a small connection can feel and how willing others are to engage. Hebrews 13:2 says, "Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by doing so, some people have shown hospitality to angels without even knowing it." Now, I'm not saying Roxanne from Pilates is an undercover angel on assignment. Although, when I have to use lighter weights because of my surgeries, she's the one who quietly encourages me without making a big deal of it. That feels pretty angelic to me. What I am saying is this: God consistently dignifies everyday interactions. He notices what we dismiss. He uses what we overlook. Hospitality isn't only hosting a dinner. Sometimes it's offering warmth to the person right in front of you. Let's talk about how this touches all four pillars. Emotional. Micro moments of being seen reduce that "I'm doing life alone" feeling. Mental. You are training your attention to notice people, which interrupts autopilot and rumination. Physical. When stress is high, positive social movements can soften the edges of the day, especially when you're also tending to basics like sleep, movement, and nourishment, so your body has more resilience. Spiritual, you practice love in motion, small faithfulness, steady kindness, open hands. Let's make this doable. Tip number 1, use the name and a warm sentence. If you know their name, use it once. "Good to see you, Kim." "Thanks, Marcus. I appreciate you." If you don't know their name yet, ask. That's a connection point all by itself. Tip 2, a one-question bridge. Low pressure. Choose one gentle line that feels like a rant, not an interview. What's been taking up your week lately? Or anything you're looking forward to this spring? Tip 3, release the pressure to make it more than it is. An acquaintance can stay an acquaintance and still bless your life. That's part of the beauty. Here is your next best step. Pick one place where you already see the same faces regularly. Your Saturday workout class, your Friday grocery run, your Sunday church lobby. This week, learn one name, just one, and use it the next time you see them. Tiny, human, repeatable. If your life is full and your energy is limited, this is a wise approach. You're allowed to build connection at a pace that fits your season. Today, the art of acquaintance. Weak ties that matter more than we think. And on Wednesday, we're going one step deeper into something I'm really excited about. Friendships. Those in-between relationships that sit right on the edge of friendship. Like Billy at the grocery store, who I will wait in line for and genuinely miss when he is not there. If this helped, share it with someone who could use a little encouragement today.